What's up, guys? Good morning. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Vinel TV. This is your boy Vinel TV in the building. Welcome for stopping by. Thank you for clicking. If you're new to this channel, and if you are, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much. I thought to stop by this morning, just to a quick one. Without taking much of your time, I want to speak to you guys in particular the essence, that the importance of investing in stock market, but also importance of creating a generational wealth. The wealth I'm talking about is the wealth that will outlive you. It's a wealth that you will be sleeping and the money will be flowing one way or the other. Without taking much of a time, I want to talk to you guys about the need to invest in dividend paying stocks. I'm talking in particular about investing in Nigerian stock market. Obviously, I live in UK, but Nigeria is also my home nation. So when I speak to people, whether you are in Nigeria or not, is something that you need to think about. It's about building a generational wealth. It's about creating a financial freedom to yourself and to your family and loved ones. It's also about helping humanity, right? Information which is shared is very necessary for you to build wealth. You need to read and assimilate. You need to make necessary preparation in life. What I want to speak to you about is dividend. Dividend is a corporate action, sort of. Is a corporate, is a company pays dividend depending, most of the time depending on at the end of the financial year or towards the middle of the year or 3 times. It depends. But majority of the stocks or company that listed in Nigeria Stock Exchange, quite a few number of them pay dividend twice or minimum once a year. So what I want to speak to you about is today United Capital PLC. United Capital PLC is an investment banking corporation, listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange, and they propose a dividend of 50 Kobo per share to the shareholders. So I just want to show you a quick analysis of what they declared. This information was sent to Nigerian Stock Exchange website, so it's there. It's there part of corporate action, which if you watch my previous video, I talked about information. Majority of this information of listed company in Nigerian Stock Exchange is actually on in Nigerian Stock Exchange website. Okay, so they declared a dividend. They proposed a 50 Kobo dividend to the shareholders. So in terms of what they said, they proposed a 50 Kobo dividend to the shareholders. The company grew profit after tax by 14.65%. so they grow their profit after tax of 14.65%. The firm reported a turnover of 8.59 billion. In terms of their turnover for financial year December 31st last year, 2019, was 8.59. It was down actually by 7.21% compared to previous year, compared to 2018. 2018 they reported 9.26 billion in 2018. So at the moment their profit before tax was down by 20.44% to settle. So they made a profit of 44.95 billion in 2019, compared to what they made in 2018. They made 6.22 billion in 2018. So but this year, last year, they made profit after tax of 4.95 billion. So the management team of United Capital proposed 50 Kobo dividend to the shareholders, who are registered with the registrar, I think before 6th of March. So I thought to speak to you about the essence. I remember last year, in 2019, 2018, they actually paid 0.35%, 35 Kobo dividend. So this year, as of 2019, they declared 50 Kobo. Is an increase. What I'm trying to say is, if you invested in this company, let's say at the time, Nigerian Stock Exchange at the moment is actually very low compared to its peers, within West Africa. If you invested in this company and bought a share of United Capital, at the present time, that share has gone up. I will check with you the current price for United Capital, because every time they declare a dividend or any corporate action, the share price will go up. So I want to tell you, as of I'm speaking to you today, which is the United Capital, the share price is 3.22 naira. Before, this share used to be, even there was time it was on 2 naira, 250, but at the present time, because of this corporate action, it's gone up to 3 naira 22 Kobo. Okay, so what I'm talking about is for you to trying to invest in dividend paying stock in Nigeria Stock Exchange. That's the way to build your portfolio. That's the way to wage your portfolio in terms of volatility. There's volatility in the market all the time, but with dividend paying stock, at the end of the financial year, you will get something to be able to help you to protect your portfolio with the in terms of volatility in the market. So I want to give you an example of the example I want to give you is, if you bought 1 million naira worth of this share. Okay, let's say 1 million naira divided by at the time when this company was 250 Kobo. Okay, so with 1 million naira at the time when this company was 250 Kobo, you will have 400,000 units of United Capital. And if you if you multiply that 400,000 units by 50 Kobo, you will be getting 200,000 naira dividend. Okay, this example I'm giving you. So, but if you use that 200,000 naira dividend you will receive and use it and buy more of United Capital, if you use 200,000 and buy more of United Capital, at this present time is on the market for 3 naira 22 Kobo, you will be getting 62,111,000 units of this company. Okay, now your portfolio will grow from 400,000 units to 462,000 units. This is how to build wealth. This is how wealth is built. This is how to create generational wealth. If you use 1 million naira, like I said, when this company, if you buy or if you bought the share when it was selling 2 naira 50 Kobo, or because at the present time there's no need you going and buying this share at 3 naira 22 Kobo when they already declared the dividend. If you buy it now, you might be able to get some dividend, if you buy it today as of 19th and send it, and it's recorded with the register, you should be able to get some dividend. But also, what you need to understand, you are paying it now on the high side because they already declare a corporate action. So how to invest in the stock market is for you to anticipate the company that will pay dividend. For you to make your research, check my previous video. I talk about fundamentals in Nigerian Stock Exchange, how to screen a fundamental. If you do your due diligence, do your analysis properly, and screen few stocks in Nigerian Stock Exchange, you know, or you find out the company that pays dividend continuously. United Capital is actually one of them. I can testify because previous year, as of 2018, they paid 0.35 Kobo, and before that in 2017 they paid 50 Kobo. Go and check, do the research if I'm not mistaken, but I'm sure as of last year they paid 0.35 Kobo. So it depends on how many number of shares of this company that you bought within that year. Your portfolio will certainly grow. If you have, I'll give you another example. If you have 200,000 units of 500,000 units for this company, and you get a dividend of 50 Kobo, you will be getting 250,000. With that 250,000, use it and buy more of this company. You will know what it is. This is what is called compounding. So I want to encourage you guys out there, for you to do a due diligence, do your fundamental research about stocks listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange. This is how to build wealth. There's no any other way. Wealth is built by doing things differently. It's for you to know and anticipate which company that will do well in terms of their fundamental, in terms of their management team. This is what you need to do. Check my previous video. I talk about how to screen company listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange. You know, the essence and the importance of investing in a dividend paying stock. With that dividend paying stock, you use the dividend you get and buy more of the shares listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange. With that, your portfolio will grow. That is how to do it. This is about value investing. It's about you doing your own research, finding out what the company that you invested in, but also try to invest when the market is very damp, when the market is very low, when everyone is running, you know, when there's volatility in the market. Don't buy shares when there's euphoria, when everyone is happy, when people like to dividend has been declared. People will be happy jumping in to buy this share for this company, whereas people that have that shares long period of time can sell it and make profit. Some people who bought the share when it was selling 50 Kobo can actually sell it now at the rate of 322 Kobo it is in the market, and they will earn profit of 322 Kobo on it. What I'm saying is, if you bought this share when it was selling 250 Kobo and present time is selling 322 Kobo, you will make 72 Kobo per share. So trying to invest in a Nigerian Stock Exchange when people are actually running away from the market. When people are running away, try and invest in the stock market. That's how to do it. So they made a profit. Their profit grew by 14.65%. You know, it's actually down compared to what it was previous year. Previous year in 2018, they made 9.22 billion. That is what they made in 2018. But this year, the profit was down to 7.2. But still, nevertheless, they're still able to declare some dividend. And how do you know in terms of dividend paying stock? Dividend is sort of something that will give you an idea how the company is doing. It will give you an idea if that company is actually in good hand. With dividend paying stock, you should be able to, it kind of give you a clue really, you know, how that company is doing. For them to propose a 50 Kobo dividend is still better compared to previous year. Like I said, 2018, they paid 0.35 Kobo. So 0.35 Kobo is massive increment compared to, and this year they are paying 50 Kobo. So what I'm talking about is for you to do your due diligence, do your proper financial analysis, and check out the stocks that's listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange and invest in dividend paying stock. Investing in dividend paying stock, you will be able to use it to insulate your portfolio, use it to shield, protect your portfolio when the volatility is high. If you invest in a stock market and you know that the volatility is there, for instance, you use 1 million naira, or for instance, and buy a share for this company, maybe previous year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you know that you have been getting dividend consistently for this share from this for your investment, and buy more of that company. Your portfolio, even if there's volatility, you know that your main capital you invested in is protected. You know that your 1 million naira worth of share you bought 2 or 3 years ago is kind of protected, because they have paid you some dividend in 2018 and 2019. If you add that dividend and use it and buy more of that company, your portfolio will grow. And even if there's volatility in the market, it still will not affect your main capital that you invested in. So this is how to do it. I thought to come in and just jump in, explain to you a quick one that United Capital proposed a 50 Kobo dividend, and this dividend will be paid, I think, in March. They're one of those companies that declare dividends quite early among the peers, and this information is actually you can find this information in Nigeria Stock Exchange website. It's there. So the earning per share is 53 Kobo. The earning per share is up by 15%. Okay, so what it is actually telling you, because this information is, you can get this information in Nigeria Stock Exchange website. It will tell you the highlight of the result. Year-to-year analysis revealed that revenue of 8.59 billion in the financial year of 2019 compared to 9.26 billion in 2018, 7% year-on-year decline. So it decline, have some decline, like I said. Net operating income is 7.05 billion in 2019 compared to 7.21 billion in 2018. Okay, profit before tax is 4.95 billion in 2019 compared to 6.22 billion in 2018. So they have a decline, but they are proposing a dividend. Profit after tax is 4.95 billion compared to profit after tax is 4.95 billion in 2019 compared to 4.35 billion in 2018. So the profit increase, actually they made 15% increase in profit. They have a decline in terms of revenue, but they made a 15% increase in profit, and their earning per share is also 50%. Earning per share grew to 83 Kobo. So it is something that you need to think about. It's remarkable, but what this is all about is for you to, but also another thing you need to think about is total asset. Their total asset increase. The total asset is 150.46 billion compared to 148 in 2018. So their asset grew by 1.2 billion. So 1.2%. Now, total liability, right? This is how to know a company that is in better financial position. Total liability is 130.88 billion. Okay, this is total liability compared to previous year in 2018. Their liability was 132.86 billion. So their liability this year, what they own other people or every other person, their liability is this year is down compared to previous year. Okay, so this is the shareholder fund is 19.58 billion compared to, so shareholder fund has gone up compared to, so shareholder fund is 23% increase growth shareholder fund is 19.59 billion compared to 15.83 billion in 2018. So the shareholder fund has grown up. Liability is down what they're owing other people, because from you might know the total asset from the liability, and you see if the company is in good financial position. So guys, without taking much of your time, I thought to come in and explain to you that United Capital is one of investment bank in Nigerian Stock Exchange, listed in Nigerian Stock Exchange. Is not one of the high street bank, like UBA. They are corporate bank organization. They deal with listing of shares in Nigerian Stock Exchange. Some of from their website, they will tell you that they're investment banking, they are into asset management, they're into trustee, they're also into security, which is in terms of share management registrar. So I thought to come in and explain to you that, just a quick tell you about United Capital. They propose a dividend of 50 Kobo to the shareholders, and this will be paid in March. Okay guys, if you are new to this channel, and if you are, please consider subscribing. Try and invest in dividend paying stock. I'm sure it will be beneficial to you in the long run. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye bye for now.